Peace to all the gods and goddesses out there. How y'all doing? As you may know, we just hit 2,000 subscribers. Can we clap it up? Can we clap it up right now? Can we clap it up? Because I'm so excited, and I'm excited for what is here and what is to come. It's truly amazing. Like, who would have known like 2 months from now we would have made it that far? Like, who would have known? Who would have known? Like, that's honestly so crazy, and I'm just so grateful, and I show so much gratitude. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for y'all. So I want to say thank you. Thank you. Now, this video, right? Let me move this pillow. See this video? I wanted to use this as an opportunity to explain, why do I call y'all my reflections? I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know. See, I am Tatiana the Optimist. I love to help others and heal others by making them figure out how to heal themselves, by just giving advice, talking about my experience as being a human being on this planet Earth, and speaking my truth. So the reason why I call y'all my reflections is because of the perspective I have of this thing called life. I believe, right, that we are all one person or one thing or one being or one entity. That's why the universe is called the universe. The prefix uni means one. And if we're all in one verse, what would that make us all the same? Let me further explain before people get confused. I call this, right, what I mean by the same, it's kind of like an example, like candy. All candy, what do they all have in common? They're all candy, but there's different candy. There's Skittles, there's chocolate bars, there's, lollipops, there's all types of things. They're all different, kind of like race and stuff like that, ethnicities, how my melanated beings are god and goddesses. They're not the same as their counterparts, Just peep that and understand that. Every person has an aspect of me. It's just, am I willing to open to the fact that I have that within me? If that makes sense. Like, you might have the pet peeve of people that lie. You might hate it when people chew with their mouth open or something. There's something that you don't like when a person has. A characteristic that person has, you don't like it. How do you figure out you don't like it? You had it yourself before. It's just up to you if you're willing to take the accountability and be honest with yourself. Like, yeah, I need to fix that aspect of myself, or I need to prove that, or I need to learn how to handle that aspect of myself. Because we all have lower and higher selves. In movies, whenever they have like two things, they have like a devil on one shoulder and an angel on the other shoulder. That's your lower self and that's your higher self. It's just up to you to realize which part of yourself are you operating on majority of the time. Are you usually operating with your lower self? So are you usually lying, being in fear and anger and sadness? Do you often get pissed off easily? Do you gossip? All of these things, those are lower vibrational things. That's your lower self. And are you operating your higher self? Do you operate in your truth? Are you 100% authentic? Do you operate with love, passion, empathy, and kindness? And it's up to you to figure that out, to be honest with yourself, because the first step into improving is acceptance. You have to be honest. There was a point in time where I wasn't my highest self. We've all been there. I still have my lower self. I just know how to handle her. I talk to her. That's my dog for real. All she needs is just some love. That's why she's the way she is. And same thing with your lower self. They are the way that they are because they just need some love. That's about it. So don't ever feel like you gotta like eliminate your lower self. I'm not asking for that. Get close with your lower self. Talk to them. Give them reassurance. They are their lower selves because they don't get the love that they deserve. That's why they're so like, ugh, sometimes. And they're here to still protect you. Let somebody F around and find out. You gonna call on your lower self. They gonna handle it. I'm just saying. But yeah, I truly believe that we're all one entity experiencing ourselves at the same time. That's why, how can I explain this well? Earth is a heart. It's a heart, and it's an instrument, and it beats at a certain rhythm. Right now, the rhythm of Earth's heart, what we're standing on right now, the rhythm on Earth, our frequency is very low. So I felt like we had to like demolish ourselves in little billion pieces to try to fix ourselves within. So that's why I like to heal one another. I love to heal others because I figured out how to heal myself. And to heal others, I just make them realize that they have the power themselves to heal them. I just remind them that they got that power, you know? I just remind y'all that you have this power within you. You know, I'm just reminding you that it's there. I didn't put it in you. You always had it, you know? So I feel like the universe, us, we put ourselves on like many billions of pieces and we're like, let's fix ourselves. So we could fix the rhythm of our drum. So we can raise the vibration and frequency higher. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't understand, comment down below your thoughts to let me know, because I like to talk about things like this, you know? I like to talk about this. And give a like, by the way. Don't forget to like the video. So yeah, that is like the perspective that I have. And when it comes to certain things like how we operate with one another, we do reflect ourselves. I am your reflection. Like Rush Hour. You remember that scene for Rush Hour when the guy, dang, I forgot Chris Tucker's name in the movie. I was a kid when I watched it, but he was like saying, who are you? He's like, I'm you. No, I'm me. Who are you? I am you. Like, I get it. The dude, his name was actually you, but it's actually a reference at how the universe operates. I am you and you are me. Same thing as you are your ancestors and your ancestors are me. That's when I say, stay beautiful reflection. You are a part of me. You reflect me. Because how we are in the inside is how we are, and how we see the world is a projection of how we see ourselves on the inside. So if I see you as beautiful, it's because I already see myself as beautiful. If I see you as ugly, it's because I already see myself as ugly. You know, you cannot think of a thought you don't even have. You cannot grasp something you can't even understand. So because of that, I call y'all my reflection, because you reflect me every day. I'm not saying y'all act just like me, we twin. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like we are part of the same universe. So if we're part of the same universe, you're my reflection. If I see somebody that's yelling in public and screaming and arguing, and I'm gonna be like, do I do that? Like, it makes me reflect on myself, like maybe I need to do better because I did do that last week, you know, like something like that, you know? There's no harm, no foul. That's what I'm trying to say. No harm, no foul. There's no shame in the game. We don't shame it over here, because shaming doesn't do anything. If you want to heal, you gotta love yourself to heal. I've done things I was not proud of. I've done things that I was not proud of at all, but I had to be honest with myself. Healing. Did I just hear the word healing? I know a lot about that. As you may know, I literally just made this. It's a free digital holistic healing journal that is yours. And it can be yours if you click the link down below. So if you want to see more of me, you want to gain exclusive content, you want to know more about what I can provide in my content, subscribe to my email list. I will be updating y'all on the email list about behind the scenes action like vlogs. I will be posting new content as if like the ebooks, the journals. I'm also doing other things when it comes to my business that I'm dropping soon. So be tuned in that. If you want to learn more, subscribe. And if you're not interested, that's okay. I still appreciate you being here. Back to the video. I had to, because that's the only way. Healing takes time, it takes effort. You know, there's no time limit on healing. There's no, you know what, I'm gonna give myself a year. No, there's no such thing. It's not linear. It's not like I healed from that last week, that's dead and done. No, because with evolution, you have to keep peeling layers of yourself. When you evolve, you gotta go, like, it's kind of like a roller coaster. You gotta go up, down, up, down, up. That's life. That's life. Kind of like a spiral. Up, down, up, down, up. You gotta go down to go up, and you gotta go up to go down. That's the circle of life. Not for real, but that's like that's how life is, you know? So you gotta peel back layers of yourself, you know? Because I haven't been through just one spiritual awakening. I feel like I've been through like 5, like, and I know I'll go through more. And that's the beauty of life. That's the beauty of life. So because of that, just love it. Just because of that, just love each other. Just love each other. Like, if you see somebody's having a bad day, compliment that person. Find something to compliment them on, you know? If you like a person's voice, tell them. If you like their hair, tell them, you know? Just you never know what a person is going through. One compliment goes a long way. I will never forget this one guy. He complimented me on my eyes. And that was around the time I was insecure about my eyes, because people said I had really big eyes as a kid, and I would get picked on it. And then he was just being nice. He was like, you know, you have really, really pretty eyes. It reminds me of the Tim Burton characters, and I love his movies. So I was like, thank you. Like, I really like Corpse Bride and stuff like that. So just him saying that really did make my day. And that was like years ago. I was like in high school, middle school, and I still think about that. That was that is like really one of my favorite compliments I've ever received. I just love it. You know, like, a compliment could really go a long way. And like, also another thing for my melanated gods out there, compliment your homeboys, compliment your brothers, just compliment each other. You know, I'm so tired of hearing that toxic masculinity thing saying like, oh, it's gay to compliment each other. How? It just, that's, in my opinion, I have a theory. People that think that way only give compliments because they find the person attractive. You know, if you think giving compliments to another man is gay, it's because you give compliments to women because you want to sleep with them. So if you were to compliment a man, you're thinking in your head, well, I don't want to sleep with him. Now you programmed yourself to only give compliments whenever you want something from another person. Now you programmed yourself to believe, if I give a compliment, this person would sleep with me. So therefore, now you think it's gay to compliment another man because you programmed yourself to only give compliments when you want to sleep with them. See, this is why it's important to do good, kind things without expecting something in return. Don't get me wrong. I be doing the same thing, not that specifically, but I be doing something in return in hopes of something. Like, if I do this and this, I'll get this and this. But that's the reality of life. That's not how that works. Like, nature and life is not like plannable like that. It's unexpected, you know? So just do the kindness, just do the kind thing because it's the kind thing to do, not because what you get in return. I've heard people that will give compliments because they want a compliment. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just be kind. Love one another. So yeah, that is the reason why I call y'all my reflections. So yeah, stay beautiful, stay kind, stay authentic, and stay loving reflection. Thank you for having time with Tatiana the Optimist. Thank you for watching. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Mwah.